Hello and welcome to Business Today TV. I am Chetan Bhutani. I have the Kia Syros with me and I'll be driving it around and I'll be telling you how good or bad the car is, of course. But I'm also going to tell you how the Kia Syros will be literally hottening up the sub 4 meter segment, because remember, the entry level, the hatchback segment is declining, but the compact SUV segment is year on year seeing a very good number growth. Of course, the Kia Syros, you'll see it's more of a boxy design, a very unusual design the car has been designed with, a panoramic sunroof, and of course, a very different design element to the Kia Syros, which will definitely add up more volumes and literally hot up the sub 4 meter segment or the compact SUV segment. Let's have a look at the all new Kia Syros.
Kia's new subcompact SUV, the Syros, adopted the brand's latest design philosophy, drawing inspiration from models like the Kia EV9, EV5 and EV3. At the front, it features vertically stacked headlamps positioned low on the bumper. The Syros boasts a boxy profile with squared-off fender flares and a flat roofline. At the rear, the SUV sports distinctive L-shaped tail lamps along the edges of the windscreen, complemented by secondary lighting units lower on the bumper. Under the hood, the Syros is offered with two engine options. The 1.0-litre turbo petrol engine delivers 118 bhp and 172 Nm of torque, paired with either a 6-speed manual or 7-speed DCT. Additionally, there's a 1.5-litre diesel engine producing 114 bhp and 250 Nm, available with a 6-speed manual or a torque converter automatic. In terms of efficiency, the diesel variant achieves 20.75 km per litre in manual transmission and 17.65 km per litre in automatic, while the petrol offers 18.2 km per litre in manual and 17.68 km per litre in DCT automatic as per ARAI certification. Inside, the Syros impresses with twin 12.3-inch screens for the digital instrument cluster and infotainment system, along with a 5-inch display dedicated to air conditioning controls. Higher trims are equipped with advanced features like a level 2 ADAS system, sliding and reclining ventilated rear seats, a segment first, a panoramic sunroof, 64-color ambient lighting, powered and ventilated front seats, a 360-degree camera setup, wireless smartphone charging, drive and traction modes, and an integrated air purifier.
Alright, well, coming to the interiors of the Syros, I mean, it's a very well defined and a very well crafted car. You see the seats very well upholstered. Remember, this car has ventilated seats even at the rear and also at the front. So the equal amount of comfort that you get is amazing. If I look at adjusting my seats, you have that electronic 4-level seat adjuster and of course the height adjuster as well. If I look at the infotainment system, it's a massive 30-inch infotainment system. Which is completely hassle-free and easy to use. The touch responds pretty well. The good thing about what Kia has done with the Syros, and eventually more and more of the OEMs are now catching up with it, is that they have given these physical buttons out there. You see, so whenever you are now driving the car, you really don't have to distract yourself or slow down the car. You can easily access every function here on the infotainment system through the physical buttons here. This is a very nice rolling kind of a volume button that you have, which also acts as a shifting to the FM and the AM and any function that you want to do. You want to do a setup, you can do a setup through here. There's all all the menu comes up here. If you look at the media, everything at the physical button is also available. Even the map button, the company has given in the physical format as well. If you look at the air condition, air cons, how do you control it? Again, a very nice, very well integrated kind of a system that they have given. This is how you adjust the mode of the aircon, heater and all. This is for automatic understanding of the vehicle for switching to air condition. This is where you have your chargers. The good thing about what comfort as the Kia has given the Syros is, of course, with the wireless charger. Both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is wireless. So Kia is actually known for giving out more and more of feature-driven and rich cars. And the same has happened with the Syros as well. In fact, they have not left out a lot of features that come with the Sonnet as well and the Seltos as well. So clearly, they have not done any kind of discrimination, to say so. If you look at here, You have a nice, this is a DCT that I'm driving, diesel version. So this is a nice, shift that you get. Very compact, easy to use gearbox. This is your engine start stop button. This is your cameras and of course your parking sensors. This is where the glass holder this comes. And again, you have a small glove box out here for storing space. But yeah, what really is a bit of a hassle is what there should be more storage space, because India is a market where you need more place to keep your things in the car. So that's what it's really lacking is. But yes, when it comes to comfort in the compact SUV segment, I can tell you this is a very nice, comfortable, rich, and very indulging kind of compact SUV. I mean, hats off to Kia to really pull this off with the very good design language, and of course with the interiors very plush and very aesthetically nice, minimalist interiors is what Syros has. Is my first impression of the interiors of the overall. Also, plus you get the panoramic sunroof, and it opens up right through the end. So yeah, indeed, a very comfortable car. And let's see how it goes when I drive the car.
Kia has prioritized rear seat comfort in the Syros, offering generous headroom, legroom, and knee room, along with an adjustable boot capacity ranging from 390 to 465 litres. Designed to deliver a premium rear seat experience, the SUV's rear seats can slide and recline for enhanced passenger comfort.
All right, so we've been driving close to about 100 odd kilometers on the expressway, and as far the driving performance goes, no complaints. I mean, it's really nice. Well, the car handles itself very well, responds to the command to the driver really well. If I look at my seating position, I mean, I get a very good view of the road. So clearly, a very nice compact SUV overall, no issues. But when I was driving in the city's feedback is that the car will go very smoothly. I mean, there will be no hiccups in driving cramped lanes or on broken roads or on pothole ridden roads. But the problem comes when I do hit the highway. I mean, I'm driving a diesel engine. Of course, there is bound to be more of engine screeching when it comes to really accelerating the car. But when I drive this car above 100, the engine really struggles to deliver the speed and the torque that it has to give. I mean, I understand it's compact SUV; it has its own limitations, but as far as the NVH levels, the harshness, the sound of the engine that comes into the car is very high. So if I can try and give you a push, see if you can hear a bit of a you know engine noise coming into the cabin. That's where Kia has to work on. They'll have to probably insulate the car more from the engine noise crawling back into the cabin at high speeds. That's what I mean. They'll have to fine tune the engine or insulate the car, or whatever the technical terms are. That's what my complaint here is for the Syros, which is a bit of a problem, of course, but it's a compact SUV, engine and its own limitations, no problems. Otherwise, the car is responding pretty well to my commands. And as when I talk about the safety features, it's ridden with safety features. You have standard 6 airbags, you have those ABS, EBD, everything, not a problem. But as far as the level 2 ADAS is concerned, Kia's ADAS is known for being a little bit more intrusive, which makes the driver more. Of course, it makes the driver more alert while driving, but it also creates a sense of intrusion while driving. For example, if I am driving in my lane, there is some kind of intrusion that will happen, and I will not like it, because the steering will move, and of course the radars come into picture, they come into effect, they respond on their own. It's a smart car, of course. But yes, the level of ADAS and the graphics that you get is pretty nice, but little bit intrusion of the ADAS kicking in is a bit troublesome for me. That's what my personal feedback is. People though like it. The demand for ADAS cars is of course the ADAS is of course getting more and more of response to the Indian markets. People are wanting to have more feature-rich tech cars. But yes, this is what the feedback for the ADAS is. Overall, a very nice package in the subcompact, sub 4 meter and the compact SUV segment. It's a very good car. I mean, first of all, you will not realize that it's a sub 4 meter car, because the wheelbase is very long and you get a whole lot of airiness and roominess in the car. I mean, you sit at the back. when I'm driving, I'm almost a 6 feet guy. So the person sitting behind me, of course, have no problems in sitting in the car. Ample leg room, ample headroom, ample shoulder room. You really don't have this issue of feeling clogged up in a small car. The car is very big and it's really a nice car to drive. Of course, the engine noise can be worked upon, and some things you don't get, some things you get. So that's a package, overall package. But overall package, if I look at, I give a very good rating to the Kia Syros.
When launched, the Kia Syros will compete with rivals like the Maruti Suzuki Brezza, Tata Nexon and Mahindra XUV 300. Bureau Report, Business Today TV. If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.